We have a cash account here. I'm going to have to go and balance my cash account. So how we balance the account, and there is a set procedure. I have to add up the two sides. And I'll put the answer up on top, and I'm going to put the answer in red to make it easy to see. So I'm adding up everything from the 1960 up to the 10 grand. Okay, on that side, so I have 13,220. And over on this side, the same story, and I'll put that in red as well. So equals, and I'm going to add the 290 all the way up to the 860. So that's everything on that side. And I find then that this is the bigger side, this is the smaller side. So I'm going to put my balance CD on the smaller side. And I'll come up with the number now in a second. And I will have a total here, and over on the same on the other side, I'll have a total. And they should be done in red pen, a single line on top and a double underneath. And then the balance BD will be on the bigger side, the 13,220, and it'll be underneath the total. Are we okay with that so far? Yeah. Okay. The date for this is February, so that will be February 28th. And this would be March 1st. Okay, so how much goes into it? Now, first of all, before we decide on the balance, I know that the bigger side, when I add it up, is going to have 13,220. And when I've balanced it, the two sides will be the same. So I'll have 13,220 on both sides. Okay, so far? So now I have to find my difference. So the difference is going to be when I take these two numbers away. So 13,220 minus 8,490 gives me 4,730. That's my balance. So that goes there. And that's going to go over here as well. We okay there so far? That's the amount of money I have. Now, John said one of his questions that he did, he noticed that the bigger side was the credit side. So because the bigger side was the credit side in one question you had before, that means that your balance CD won't be here, your balance CD will be on the debit side. Then you'll have your total, and your balance BD will be on the credit side. And that means that because the balance is credit, it means we owe money. We don't have money, we owe money. So we have a bank overdraft. Are we okay with that so far? Okay. Now, so the rule that I put up on the board a second ago is every time a transaction takes place, we have a debit in one account and we have a credit in another. So I'm just going to take two transactions and look at the accounts. So what I have here is I have a capital, okay, on the debit side of my cash account. So that means I'm going to need to create a capital account. Okay? So that, because I have a debit in the cash account for capital, in the capital account I'll have a credit, and the words I put in details is the name of the other account. So the other account that we had here was called cash. So in capital I'll put cash, and I'll put the amount of money 10,000. It's okay? And you can do these in any order you like, just the accounts have to exist. Then I have, let's say for example, I'm going to choose this one here, electricity, 430. It's on the credit side of cash. Which side will it be in the electricity account? Debit side. So I'll have an electricity account. And I'll put 430 on the debit side. What words will I write here in the details column? No. It's the name of the other account. So this would be cash, because the other account here is called cash. Are we okay with that so far? Okay. So the name of the other accounts that we're going to be using, I'm going to need to create an account called capital. I have that one done. I'll also need an account called sales. Now sales is going to have two entries in it because it happened twice. I'll have an insurance account. I'll have a purchase account. We've done electricity, advertising. We have a second entry to go into the purchase account. So we have one purchase account with two entries in it. And then we'll have wages. Travel expenses. Which side of the travel expenses account will I be putting my entry in? My 290. It's on the debit side. What word will I write in the details column in the travel expenses account? Cash. Okay? Fantastic. So